think I burnt more of the wood than cut it, but job's done.
Welcome back to another video. My name is Joe. My wife Emma and I bought this house in 2022, and we turned half of it into an Airbnb in the first 6 months, and it's been running ever since. And so we are Airbnb hosts and builders, and we are currently remodeling the other side of the home right now. We ran into a bunch of problems as this is an original 1930 home, the part that we're living in. And so we've been doing everything from electrical to rebuilding foundation to redoing pretty much everything. And currently we have lived without a functioning bathroom for about a year. So anyway, if you're interested in our story and the things that we do with Airbnb and real estate and remodels, give us a like and subscribe and follow for more, as we are going to be documenting our journey. Specifically in this video, we are doing the finishing touches on my daughter's bedroom. We had to demo it because we ran into so many issues with mold and a roof leak and a rat's nest, and had to unsafe wiring and all sorts of stuff. So suffice to say, she has been living in our bedroom with us, which we are very excited and motivated to finish rebuilding her bedroom. We ran into financial limitations last year when we started this project, and we didn't want to go further into debt, just to be a little more comfortable. So now we are at a point where we have the money to be able to finish this project. So we're tackling it now, and this video is just the finishing touches, working on that.
We are stripping paint off of this door. This was a door that was hung in Briar's room, and it's old. And I can tell that from the chipping that there's multiple layers of paint. I saw blue and green. Yeah, here, you can see the blue. Okay, you guys aren't gonna be able to see that. But there's like blue paint and green paint, and I for sure multiple layers of white paint. So much to the point that I can't take off this doorknob, and I don't know what's this, like the keyhole, the doorknob plate, maybe is what it's called. I can't take it off because it's caked so full of paint. So we went to Knutsen's, which is our hardware store in town, and I got this ready to strip advanced safer paint and varnish remover. So I was kind of reading the instructions on it. I've never done this before, so yeah, it looks like I'm just going to brush it on, let it sit, and then give it some elbow grease and scrape off some of the paint. So that is what we're going to do. So while we wait for our door to dry before we can scrape off the paint, we're gonna work on our next project, which is taking out all of the nails that are in these boards. These boards used to be on the ceiling in Briar's room, but we took them off, and we're gonna repurpose them and make a wood accent wall in her room. So we will sand them and stuff too, and see how we want to stain them. But to start, we got to hammer out all these nails. So Joe went to grab another hammer so we could do this together, because this is not going to be an easy feat.
Hey, Briar. So we need 16 of these, which means we should probably do...
Hey, Briar, you want to go find me a cup? And then we can put all these nails in?
Oh, yeah.
Can you go find me a cup?
That'd be a great idea.
Did you step on something? What happened to your foot? Did you step on
Pokies. Why'd you come out here without shoes on?
Yeah. And why are you in your pajamas at 4:30 in the afternoon?
Liver? No, I just... I mean, I bored of it. There we go. All right.
All right, so it's been about 3 hours later. I got this fancy scraper at a hardware store. And it looks like it has a fine scraper and a rough scraper, which do you think I should do a rough scraper first? See how those work. Oh my. Should I put this in like a garbage bag or something? She's thick.
Put it in this.
That yellow is like the original
Paint.
paint, so I'm probably gonna have to do another layer, which means
Did you get 2 scrapers?
I only got one, but I think you could use this right here. You wanna try?
No way.
Look at that's like neon green.
Oh man.
Like that is still layers of paint to go through.
That is
That's what I'm telling you.
We'll have to do it again.
Yeah,
You
on
use the
back
entire
side.
jar.
I use the entire jar. Because it said to put it on. It said not to put it on thin like paint. It said to put it on liberally.
Holy smokes.
All right, the main reason that we didn't texture under here is not because I'm lazy, so there's that, but it's because we decided that we're going to use this wall as an accent piece. And you'll remember from earlier when we demoed the room that the ceiling was really cool old wood. Well, we didn't burn it or throw it away, we actually saved it and we're restoring it right now. And it's gonna be the accent piece that's gonna go up against this wall. So it's gonna be cool.
Okay, so these are the boards that were originally in the ceiling of the room that we're working on. And these are also the same boards that we painstakingly hammered all of the nails out of. I've already given them a rough sand. I'm going back and sanding a little bit more. And then we are going to whitewash them with a white stain, which I think is inside the house. So. Okay, so that was just a really quick sand. Like I said, I already kind of sanded them before. I just wanted to buff them out one more time before I blow them up and do some staining. Alright, and now it's time to stain. This is our sample, so I was just going to finish off the sample before I open up the port. Back with my one glove as well. My idea by starting in the middle was so I wouldn't be like leaning over it, but now it's... Cora! Oh my goodness. My dog is chasing the light. Come on, you gotta put her away. Come here, Cora. Also, I just realized, hopefully you guys could hear me because Joe was sanding over there. The last 3 boards. Yeah. Okay, these boards were just a little bit rougher than the rest. But see, that's why I was going to wait. So to not to be two arms like right next to each other. They can be like mixed in.
Okay.
That was my idea.
I should make videos just saying, hey, if you're interested in development by a new builder, I'm not like, as I was touring them, I'm like, man, I love our property.
I know.
I love it. Like,
I was thinking that as I was like spraying Lily yesterday with fly spray and giving her oats, and
yeah.
I was like, you just can't have that in between
Yeah, Briar is living the best.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 5 boards short, which is fine. We have another. I keep calling it a whitewash, but it's actually just a white stain. Kind of giving it that look of a whitewash. I'll let you set that up. I'll go grab it. The paint is right there.
Put your lips on mine. I love it when we hide.
You want to put the stain on the wallboard, and then I'll come and I'll stand
Floating on
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oopsies, Briar. I did it too thick.
my side, I'll be fine.
Joe and I moved these boards around in a way so that any of the big knots, the big holes, are either near the bottom where it's going to be covered by furniture, or near the top where you're not really going to see in. Because the wall, we painted the whole room that pinkish, purplish color. So it will be dark in the holes, but I'd rather not see them as much as we can. Now we're getting them on the wall. Okay, so our next board we're putting on has outlets, obviously. I am no finished carpenter. So what I did was I took a scrap piece of wood. Are you trying to show how you work it? I used a scrap piece of wood and I just made marks where the outlet was. And I took my tape measure and I measured the height from the top of this board to the top of the outlet box, which I know is 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna take my template that I made on my, and take it out to the board that we have out there and a little box, so Joe can then cut it out with the jigsaw. So this perfectly flush. And then I'm gonna use my square. Okay. Now I have my lines. Okay. Now I know that it needs to be 1.5 inch down. So I'm just gonna make Like I said, I'm no finished person. That's what I'm doing, really trying my best. Okay. Oh, and we know that an outlet is how long again, Joe?
3.25.
3.25. Ooh, this one is gonna be really close to the. Wait, so where?
Where's it? 3.75.
Okay, so Joe originally looked it up and it said it was 3 3/4, but the box that we cut over there was 3 1/4.
We broke off the tip.
Yikes. Okay. So we're gonna do 3 1/4. If the box is too small, we can always go bigger.
That is sayonara bit. Yes. Shoot. Wait. I need to do one more.
We sayonara'd that bit too early.
Look at it. That will not do.
We gotta find something new. Okay, let's find something new.
I think I burnt more of the wood than cut it, but job's done.
There's not very much left. Getting ready to paint the already primed baseboards. And then we're going to use the primer to repaint Briar's table. I already sanded it down and it's ready for a primer. So Joe is priming his sprayer.
There we go. Okay. All right. There's a little bit in there. Now we got to get enough in the line. Okay. That's probably good enough for a few squirts.
Well, we don't need much.
You got to put the tip on. Really came to watch your show. You don't want to do what I just did, which is clear the hose with the tip on, because it would explode. Not explode, but this would be go everywhere. This wouldn't explode. It would just get you covered in paint. As you can tell, I have experience with getting covered in paint.
That's your clean shirt.
Yeah.
Now that Briar has her bedroom back, we can focus our attention on our bathroom. This is going to be a massive project.